Alright, it's been a while since I've done a video, but I was browsing through the forum and I noticed somebody had a question about Zabn's Take Clothes. Updated for 1061 by Salival. He is the red-headed stepchild of DayZ Epoch. Okay, so down at the bottom here there's a question. How to install this when you don't have an fn self-actions, compiles.sqf, and variables.sqf. These are what are called custom compiles and custom variables. So this server owner has only had a server for 2 days. Yeah. And has these 3 mods installed, which none of these use any of those files. So let's do an install of this on a fresh server. So go to the GitHub, download the files, go into your downloads and extract them. Okay, all we need is this one file right there. So let's make this a little smaller so I can installation steps. I'm going to kind of follow these loosely. What we need to do is we need to go into your DayZ servers folder, or if you're using a host, to download your mission file. Just download your mission file. And so go into MP missions. I have 4 servers here. This NAP server is a fresh Epoch install. There is no mods on it, so I'm going to extract that. I'm going to back that PBO up there because it's working. Always back up your PBOs. Never in there. Just back them up over here. It's better to keep them off site. So, silly thing. I don't want to open it. Move here. Okay, so I'm going to make edits in here. This is the extracted mission PBO. And what happened to my install instructions? Looks like I lost them. Windows 10 is great. Okay, there we go. Install steps. So, did I close that? No, it's here. Go into, this is a fresh installed NAP server. Works on any map, does not matter. This is all the same shit. Okay? So, we need to make a folder called scripts. And we're going to drop this file in there. Copy it there or just drag and drop it, doesn't matter. So it should be in there. Yep. So now we need to make recreate these directories for the custom compiles, custom variables, and where the fn self actions is going to go. So let's do that. Go to your Epoch client files, DayZ Epoch, and find your DayZ code PBO, extract that puppy. And I think it's at the bottom, top. Yeah, top. Okay, so I'm going to make a folder called DayZ code, just like you see here. Open that up, and then I'm going to make a folder called compile. Is it compiles or compile? Compile, right? And then we need to make one called init. Okay, open the compile folder. Open this compile folder in the Epoch client files. Find fn self actions right there. And you're going to copy this from DayZ code compile over to DayZ code compile. Okay, so same directory. Copy it there. Back up one here. We need to make a custom compiles and a custom variables in this init folder. So open the init folder in the DayZ code PBO, the extracted DayZ code PBO. compiles.sqf. Open that up. And you can copy the line. I think Salival's got the line down here. I'm going to do it this way though, just for demonstration purposes. So we go File, New, and we're going to make our own custom compiles.sqf. So what we're looking for is this, where it's compiled in here. Okay, so click in here, do Control F, and then go Self Actions. Make sure that Match Case is turned off. Alright, no check mark. Okay, there you are. This is where it's compiled in compiles.sqf. Right? fn selfactions.sqf. We're just moving it over, so we need to redirect. So you'll see it's in this if is not dedicated section. So you're going to copy this right here. Just copy that line to this opening curly bracket. Paste that in there. Make another closing curly bracket and a semicolon. Put your cursor inside the curly brackets. Hit enter a couple times. And we're going to grab this self actions line. All right. Highlight that whole thing. Copy it. And you're going to tab over one in there. Paste it. And then what we're doing is we're moving it from the PBO to your mission file. So get rid of this PBO prefix, this Z add-ons. So it looks like that. It should start from the double quote DayZ code. And then save that into here, the init folder. So go to File, Save, and we're in the DayZ code Epoch client files. Find your PBO wherever that is, your extracted PBO. Mine is in this DayZ server, MP missions, there, DayZ code, init, and we're going to call this compiles.sqf, normal text file. Save it. Okay, that's all we need to do there. Now close that, and we need to make a variables.sqf, a custom one. See, this is in here now, just like that. Let's make a variables.sqf. So let's open this, new, and what we need here are the self action resets. Okay, in variables.sqf, you find this line. Let me just show you this here. Control F, Control V, find it. Okay, there it is. You see it's in this section called DayZ Reset Self Actions. So what we have to do is grab this whole thing. Okay, this is a, what is that, a function? Yeah, it's a function. Call a function. Okay, so grab this whole thing. This reset self actions. Grab the whole thing. Whoa. All the way down to here where it says call DayZ reset self actions. So you should have all of that highlighted, right? If you already have ZSC installed, this will already be in there. But if it's not, you need to add it. And then when you add ZSC, you'll have to merge, okay? So go Control C, and then go to your new file, paste it, and then you need to add this line. What it was, see, S player manage door -1. Add that right below. So put your cursor on the end of that S player manage door equals -1. Place that right there. Okay, so that's all you need to do for self actions for that particular add-on, for that particular script. Okay, so go into File, Save, and then where are we? Back in the client files, so desktop. Find your extracted PBO. Mine's in the server. Here. Right there, the extracted PBO. DayZ code, init, and then we're going to call this variables.stf. Okay, save it. Okay, now you got your coloring there. Okay. Close that one. So now you have a custom compiles and the custom variables. You will run into other scripts that use that. You'll just have to edit these ones instead of adding the old ones. You'll just have to merge the stuff into these ones now if you decide to go further and add more scripts. So we need to go into FN self actions now. That was in the compile folder. Yeah. Okay. Let's make this a bit smaller so I can see both. Find these lines. Let's just find this one, I guess. Click in there. Doesn't have that. Maybe because there's a tab in front or something. How about this one? No, can't find that one either. Let's just find this. See if we can find that. Around line 1160. So find next, find next, find next, find next, find next. Okay, there's the remove self actions. Play remove. Fuel auto -1. Okay, so it's this right here. This is the block of code we're looking for. You see how it ends with managed door? This is just not formatted very good. This is what you want to find. So you basically just find this. S player man. Let's try that. Scroll back up. Okay, not that one. That one. You want this block. This is a where it's removing actions. So this is a remove action as well. So put your cursor on the very end of that S player managed door equals -1 with a semicolon, and then hit enter, and then paste that, and then you can tab that over. So it looks like that, right? These lines must be modded. I guess, what does this say, 1160? But that's not correct. This is probably changed. So it looks just like that, okay? And then save that. Well, actually, I think we need to do more mods. Find these lines. Let's see if we can find this one. Around line 926. Didn't find that either. Player, let's try to find that. I think, does the wraparound matter? Hold on. Let's try this. I don't think this matters. Nope. Let's see. See, this is, I just want this, okay? This is gonna be below. So just grab this S player underscore fill gen equals -1 semicolon. Let's see if we can find that. Okay, so we're at line 909, and look at the rest of it. Else player, remove action, fill gen. Yeah, right there. Add these lines after it. Okay, so it's this section right here. See where it says start generator? This is a section here, an if section, and you can see this opening curly bracket goes here, and then there's another one and it closes there. So we want to add this after it. Grab this whole line of stuff here, and you're going to click here, hit enter a couple times to give yourself some space like you got there, and fix the formatting a bit. This should be out here, 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 here. Oh, this is ugly. You don't necessarily have to do this. But you see how this is cascading? I kind of would like that. So this is here, this is here. Yeah, like that. It doesn't really matter. The compiler does not give a shit. But it looks better, you know. So I'll do it like that. Okay, so your self actions is done. And there's an option here to exempt skins from being able to be taken off. Okay, so we're done with our self actions right there. Let's just do that below this start generator section. Make it look like that. Save that, close it. And we need to, I don't think this is actually in the install instructions, but we need to go into init.sqf and make sure that it's gonna do the compiles on these. So back up, go to init.sqf. We have a custom compiles and a custom variables. So go down until you find this line here, or not that line, this line. See where it's variables.sqf? This is the one that's built into the DayZ code PBO. We also need to have it compile the ones that are in our DayZ code init folder. Okay, so let's grab this whole line here, the variables line. Control C on that. Put your cursor on the end, enter, paste, and then again we're going to remove this PBO prefix. So now you have DayZ code init variables, right? DayZ code init variables.sqf. Same thing with compiles. There's a compiles line right here. Get rid of the PBO prefix. So now you have both the compiles.sqf and variables.sqf that is in your mission file called here. Right, there's compiles, there's variables. We're good there. We need to this script doesn't have to be called or anything like that because it does it here. If you look here, scripts take close.sqf, that adds a self action, so you don't need to do anything else with that. So let's go ahead and close this. Let's re-PBO our mission file. Delete that. Oh, did I save it? I don't think I did. Oh boy. Okay. Make sure you save. Don't be like me. Make sure, okay, it's good. It's still there. Okay. We're okay. Okay, back up. Now, whoop. Get rid of this. I'm going to PBO this one. Get rid of that. Okay, so, and then you're going to, if you have a server host, you re-upload your PBO, and then you start your server. Right, I got batch files. I always log into the server and check to make sure it worked. Let's go, server. Okay. So, do I have any money? Yeah. Let me go buy some clothes. Oh, I don't want that. I want teleport. Whoop. Okay, so she sells clothes, I think. Yeah. Let's get about Bruce. Okay. Let's go out of the trader. And let me change into these clothes. Where? Okay. So let me do a respawn with the admin tools. That a suicide script essentially. We'll log back in and see if I can take some clothes. And I'm swimming. No, I was. Okay. Mark dead. Okay, so there's my dead body. Let me teleport over here. Alright. And I'm going to see if I can take these clothes. It'll take me a second to get the cursor target though. Teleporting always does that. Okay, so there's take clothes. And it's a fancy blue. How lovely. Okay, Bruce has been added to the inventory. There we go. That's how you install Zabn's Take Clothes, updated by Salable. That's it for this one. We'll see you guys later.